skills. You are trying to impart skills. So this is a great initiative beyond the call of normal duty. So first of all, I congratulate you and appreciate you on that front. And regarding this particular topic, systematic review and meta-analysis, we all know that this is one very important part, and this is something that you don't need to collect the primary data. If you develop the skills how to do it, and very good quality publications come out, and it contribute to a strong evidence for decision making. And Dr. Padi, can you share your next slide? Although you will explain that role's responsibilities, but Dr. Padi had shared with me the entire flow he will discuss in detail, but I was happy to see that right from the beginning, I mean, he is trying to make it very clear that in this entire journey of systematic review and meta-analysis, what would be the role of the organizing team, what would be the role of mentors, what would be the role of mentees, and right from A to Z how you will move, and then at the end when it comes to publication, so that there is no conflict of interest, he has very clearly defined the sequence of authorship, how it is likely to be. So this is good that if, as per the organizational behavioral theories, if you define the roles and responsibilities right from the beginning, then the likelihood of conflicts later on are minimized. So, with these few words, I once again congratulate you, Dr. Padi, and please go ahead with your next agenda. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Let me introduce the entire team today. We planned this workshop just 1 month before, and within a month we received more than 130 participation only for this workshop. We have another 4 workshop also, and we planned, we as a team of PGI, we are only 5 people, 5 faculty member involving here, but we will not able to handle all those 120 people. So therefore I invite the mentors who can volunteer to these mentees, to participants. So there we received 160 volunteer participation, starting from very reputed organizations and senior level faculty at ICMR and other Ministry of Health, and also some faculty member from US, UK, Italy, and across the globe. They volunteer to support these mentees. And at PGI, myself, Professor Arun Agrawal sir, Dr. Kapil Goel, Dr. Binit, Dr. Tanvi are the organizing team members. They all are here present, and I will request them to say a few words. And apart from that, we have a global health group, a WhatsApp group, where we are constantly teaching and training these research methods. There are more than 700 people there. And from that 700 people, there are 5 persons who are working like a robot. You give any task, they will finish it in a day or two maximum. So out of them, my team member are Dr. Arvind Agrawal. Dr. Arvind Gandhi. He was a student JR SR at PGI MER Chandigarh, and then he's currently as assistant professor in Hyderabad ESIC Medical College and Hospital. Then Dr. Akif, he's at AIIMS Jodhpur. Dr. Sandeep as University of Hyderabad. Then Subanita and Dr. Tarun. These are the 5 members. They will come and introduce themselves. Before going ahead, let me tell you why I planned this meeting before the workshop. As you know, when I was a student, I attend more than 50-60 conferences and workshops. And at the end of the day, it is just meeting, eating and discussing and coming, forgetting everything. So I plan that since this is one of the important skills, every researcher, whether you are writing your thesis, your proposal, or everywhere, we have to do a review. And why can't we publish that review by applying just statistical tools? So I thought this workshop, if I teach only give the theory, it will not applicable anything. So I thought to teach all the theory before the real workshop, so that during the workshop, while you invite the senior faculty member who have experience in meta-analysis, while they deliver their talks, you should able to ask questions. What are the drawbacks? Okay, for example, we cannot swim until we enter to the swimming pool, or we cannot drive a car until we sit in the driver's chair. So until you write a paper, then only you will able to know the what are the drawbacks. So therefore, before the real workshop, we have planned several sessions. I have already shared the agenda, and we'll keep all those sessions and all those nitty-gritties of meta-analysis before the real workshop, so that it will be beneficial to the participants. So this is our the core organizing team at PGI. And to support this organizing team, we have a mentor list of mentors, more than 160 faculty members who express their willingness to be mentor. And we have a core technical team, the 5-member team at the GCPH. So once you develop your expertise and you publish few articles, then you can join this the core technical committee. And the primary role of mentor is to propose a research question. And the feasibility of that research question will be assessed by our technical team along with the mentor. Because the core part of the meta-analysis is asking a right research question, so that which we can able to answer. And there will be, as you know, as part of the meta-analysis, there should be 2 independent researchers can extract data blindly. One should not know what other is doing. So then that data will be assessed by a senior member. So therefore, we are involving 2 mentees who can extract the data independently once the research question is decided. Then once they extract the data, then there will be a common meeting involving the mentors, mentees, and our technical team to decide the quality of the data they extracted. And after that, there will be several things. Once the data extraction is done, then our technical team will do the analysis, writing the method sections, and prepare all those annexures, starting from Prospero registration, MOST checklist, all those things. And the role of mentor here, the mentee will write the introduction section of the manuscript, and the mentor will write the discussion section of the manuscript. And our team will write the method and interpret the results. So these are all the activities that should be done by the mentee, mentor, and our technical team. So then the first mentee will compile all those results, discussion and introduction, and to prepare a draft manuscript so that it will be reviewed by the mentors and our technical team. So these are the activities, and this is the sequence of authors that as Professor Agrawal sir highlighted, that the conflict of interest should be resolved at the beginning, not at the end of the work, so that everybody will know what is their role and what sequence they will be there. So this is the brief activities. If you have any question, I understand this is a Sunday and some member wants to leave. If somebody has any urgency, wants to leave, they can unmute yourself, give a brief introduction, and you can leave. Otherwise, we'll follow the sequence. Any faculty member or mentor who wants to leave, if you have a preoccupied work, you can just give your introduction and leave.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Can I please come in?
Yes, please first introduce yourself. And
okay, I am Professor Anita Malhotra from.
Lost you, madam. Your voice is lost. Hello. Maybe someone can unmute SS as raise your hand. SS.
Yeah, this is Dr. Sujata Sivach. I've joined as SS. My name is Sujata Sivach. I'm working here as associate professor in Obs and Gynae. And
in PGI.
Yes, in PGI
Okay.
Chandigarh.
Okay, ma'am. Please, ma'am, do you have any questions regarding this, what we discussed, or?
I just wanted to know the exact role that you intend. I mean, throughout the course, the mentees will definitely be in contact with you to address, as in how to write the whole and review and how to extract the data.
Yes,
So
we will
the
teach
role of
everything.
mentors, I just wanted to know for
We will
exactly
teach
how many hours
everything.
do you want us to be involved with
Okay.
this?
The role of mentor is to propose a right research question, because you are the expert in your field. You know
That's fine, sir.
what research is at forefront. Okay,
Right.
so you should not propose a research question which is 10 years old and not a interest to a journal. So you have to
That's fine,
propose
sir.
a right research question. That is your primary role. And once you
Okay.
propose the research question, then we'll see the feasibility of the study, and we'll
Okay.
start the data extraction and do the meta. And we and our team and your mentee will be keep in touch with you. And once
Right.
everything is done, once the mentee will extract the literature and start writing the introduction, you should plan how to start write the discussion section of the manuscript, because that is the most important part of a manuscript. One is the method and the discussion.
Yeah.
So writing the discussion
fine.
part is your responsibility.
Right. Right, sir. That's
Okay.
fine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Dr. Montu Jain. I am Associate Professor in Orthopedics at AIIMS Bhubaneswar, and I am looking forward to this program. It is a very innovative program, and definitely it will bring out some good publications, I believe. I am clear of what you are saying. I understand my role, and I am looking forward to my team.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
Can everyone please unmute? If somebody is speaking, others please unmute. Sir, mute yourself. There is a background noise.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Rani Sushmita here. And first of all, many congratulations and thank you, Dr. Padi, Dr. Vijay Kumar Padi, for allowing us to unite on such great platform. And as he totally told that it is an international one, it is a diverse and international one, and really benefit both the
Dr.
research.
Anita Malhotra, can you please mute yourself? There's background noise coming at your end. Just a minute, let me mute. Please mute yourself.
No, it has a layover in Chicago. She has a layover and then.
Dr. Anita Malhotra, are you? Dr. Anita Malhotra?
नहीं उस समय हमने बंद
Just call and let her know. Please.
क्योंकि तब तक ये था कि सर्जरी
Voice Dr.
Yeah, now I think the noise has cancelled, and
Yes.
yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, though, because it will not only benefit the mentees, it will actually enlighten and increase the horizon of mentors as well. So this is indeed a very great platform. And coming to me, I'm a deputy collector right now, associated with Government of Andhra Pradesh under training. I'm an academician turned bureaucrat. I have done my PhD in healthcare and hospital management from NIT Tirchi, and I have been the healthcare management faculty for almost a decade. So my zeal for research has been alive. So I just want to venture into it. And I requested my personal query with Vijay Kumar, Dr. Vijay Kumar over here, and he happily agreed, and he allocated me a second mentor, just owing to the nature of my work. And thank you for this golden opportunity. Looking forward to work with innovative researchers and produce good papers. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, please. Just a minute, ma'am. Let me see whose microphone is on. Dr. Anita Malhotra, are you able to hear us? Please mute yourself. Somebody. This is the drawback of an online meeting. If somebody is on mute and the background noise is coming, then it will be very difficult.
Host-end? Sir, can we mute her from the host-end?
I'm trying to mute. Yes, you can mute. See, I am not able to mute anyone.
Dr. Padi.
Yes.
Here it is Dr. Ritesh from AIIMS Kalyani.
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Padi. Thank you for this opportunity. But I have been assigned as and I look forward for this activity. Sir, I am in a meeting at NMC. I'll be leaving, sir. That's why.
Okay. Okay. You leave. You may leave.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Padi. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, ma'am.
Yeah. So I wanted to know, first of all, again, I'm very thankful for being part of this team. I want to know that how
Just a
will
minute.
you
Just a
are-
minute. Just a minute. Hold on, ma'am. Let me remove this. Dr. Anita Malhotra. Her microphone is on, but she is not responding. Dr. Malhotra.
New Year Christmas के time पे सब ये छोटा because mission is so much in India.
Okay. So now please carry on. I am able to mute.
Yeah. I wanted to know that how are you going to decide about the feasibility of the research hypothesis according to different specialities, and have you planned anything that how can we avoid duplication of work? Maybe two mentors from the same specialty would be trying to work on the same research question. Is there any plan for it to avoid?
I didn't get you, ma'am.
I want to know how will you be deciding about the feasibility of the research question? I might be thinking that this is the good question to work upon for systematic review and meta-analysis, and might be other team members don't think. Do we have any, will we sit down and then decide? And might be there are two people from the same specialty and might be they want to work on the same research question.
Means in this group only, or
Yeah,
anywhere in the anywhere in the world?
In this group only, not in the world. Different people can work definitely in the group only.
The group only, we will have a mechanism for that. We'll collect all the research questions, because ultimately I will do the analysis, because you don't know the first beginning how to do analysis and how to extract data and how to register. We will all the research protocols that we'll develop. We'll first register at the Prospero, and while registering, we'll come to know is there any duplication or not. And while you decide any resource question, I will be available in all those groups. If you look at the groups, small groups there we are forming, me and my team, we two people are there at our end to decide those things.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Dr. Suchet Sachideva, sir. Dr. Tanvir, can you unmute and okay, Dr. Ratnesh, please.
Hello, I am Dr. Tanvir.
Please carry on, ma'am.
Can I carry on? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I am professor and head of community medicine at Adesh Institute, Bathinda. So it's a good platform to actually discuss, this a very important topic with all the people who are interested in doing the same thing. My only query is, Dr. Padi, that you will be allotting the mentees, like I can see there are people from all specialities. So like if I am from community medicine and I choose a topic or I propose some research question related to my field, so the mentees would be allotted according to that?
No, ma'am. The topic first, the mentee will decide the mentor. Okay. So because I requested all mentee and all mentor to propose their research interest. And we have a Google Sheet and we have a list of all research questions and research interest people. So from that, the mentee will first decide a topic, and then they will see which mentor has proposed that topic to work on. Okay. So that is the key thing first to decide. Next, meta-analysis, ma'am, is a tool. It is like once you learn the tool, then you can apply it in any field, whether it is medicine, health, science, anywhere. Like it is statistical tool only, nothing else.
Right. So that was my only query, that whether the mentees are being decided first or we choose the research question first.
The mentee will decide the topic and accordingly they will approach the mentor.
Okay, thank you. Looking forward to it. discussions.
Dr. Suchet Sachideva, sir. Sir, please unmute and speak.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Ratish. Sorry for buzzing like this. Actually, I'm traveling. I'm for the security check. I just want to say I'm assistant professor in community medicine in Manipal Tata Medical College, Jamshedpur. I'm a mentor, so I will request my mentee, whoever has chosen me, please to contact me. I have a focused research interest in tuberculosis, diabetes, and maternal health. I'm also working in pediatrics, and I have two meta-analysis on the way, which is going for peer review, which is on the way to publish. So it is a very good opportunity, nice opportunity to always guide and learn in the same way. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Krishna Chandra Sahu.
Good afternoon. My voice is audible, Dr. Padi?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, first of all, thanks, Dr. Padi. Started such a great activity and capacity. It is basically capacity building of the mentor as well as mentee. But I have certain technical questions that yes, definitely before meta-analysis, we need systematic review, then meta-analysis. But when we get the data for systematic review, but we may not need the data for the meta-analysis because we are not sure. So in that case, can you go for simple systematic review, or again will be go for the meta-analysis, because it takes quite time to decide how even many study have the quantitative findings also, but get a homogeneous data and get the pooled value is really challenging. Or you could choose such a type of study where only meta-analysis is possible. So that maybe we could have some initially before pre-workshop, maybe very brief introduction or discussions that will be maybe among the mentors only. So that could be very useful, I think.
Thank you, sir. You have asked a very pertinent question. You see, whatever topic we'll decide, that we have already formed a small WhatsApp group where there are 5 members team is there, 1 mentor, 2 mentee, and 2 expert. So before, when somebody is propose a resource question, then we'll see the feasibility of that resource question. Feasibility means whether we'll getting that data or not. So that we'll discuss in the subsequent meeting. Our main purpose is whatever topic we'll propose for a meta, we will find that at least there are 4 articles available in the literature where we can get quantitative information. So without quantitative data, we cannot go for a meta-analysis. That will be a simple systematic review. And acceptance of a simple systematic review in a journal is very less until it is a very like the topic of interest recent. For example, monkeypox. Monkeypox recently emerged, so the systematic we wrote a systematic review. It published in infectious disease journal. So, and all those big journals like Lancet, JAMA, BMJ, NEJM, they are not accepting the systematic review until you add the meta-analysis component to it. So our first aim is to look at an article or a research topic which is at 4 point of research, means that article should not be old than more than 3 months. And to look at least minimum, we need minimum 4 articles for a meta-analysis. So there should be at least 3 or 4 articles is available to extract the data. So we'll only choose those type of research for this activity. And at PGI, we have access to almost all databases, leading databases, where we can extract data in just matter of few minutes.
Yeah. Again, another thing is that screening abstract and that screening of yes, you can. We have the data set. We can pull it and put it in some software. Then the screening may take time, because some cases we may get 5,000 articles. Some cases.
Sir, just a minute. For screening, we are adopting the artificial intelligence system that is called the Ryan AI. We have a subscription for that. We are using that artificial intelligence. We can screen thousands of articles in couple of days or minutes. Say within 2 to 3 days, we can screen thousands of articles.
Okay, but manually or you are
No,
in
using the artificial intelligence algorithm.
Okay.
Suppose, for example,
Okay.
whatever keyword you want, you have to feed those keyword to that software, and it will screen all those data, and they will come out with those only those results.
So that screening part will be the your technical team, or that is the
that all technical that will handle by our own technical team, and it will be addressed. If you look at the agenda, we have kept all and each and every aspect. Let me share the agenda to to clarify this. In the meantime, if anybody has any question, you can ask. Let me find the agenda, that schedule of the meeting.
Sir, may I?
Yes, please.
Dr. Padi, sir. May I?
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, all. Sir, I'm Dr. Sulochana from Jesus Medical College, Mysuru, from the Department of School of Public Health. Sir, I just wanted to know that there are many aspects. Will we be getting the training, like you told, there is an artificial intelligence where you will be screening the keywords and all those things. We are very new to that. In this process, as we will be in this workshop, will we be able to learn those things also? This will be the part, but will we be learning all those things, sir? And one more question was, by when we should be ready with the research question?
Okay, so let me answer. I think this I have shared this schedule to everyone in the WhatsApp group. Look at this is our meeting. So here today we are. Everybody, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here we are. Today, know your mentor. Okay. So once you know your mentor, I will request everybody to work on your small group to decide a research question. So once you decide your research question, then these are the activities that we are planning to do in the subsequent days. Like tomorrow, my colleague Dr. Kapil Goel, he will teach about what type of study design you should look for your meta-analysis. Okay. And what type of endpoint or outcome measures that you should look. What type of data, whether it is prevalence, whether it's odds ratio, whether risk ratio, hazard ratio, or time to event. So those type of things we'll teach tomorrow. Then I will teach what are the ethical requirements. This is the most important aspect of research, that we should avoid those ethical rules and guidelines that I will talk on Tuesday. Then how to develop a PICO statement. Okay, before we registration or screening, we will go, like I said, you have to ask a question. For example, if I ask anyone, what is my grandfather's name? So most probably nobody can answer. But if I ask you, what is your father's or grandfather's name, you will be able to answer it. So that's why asking a right question is most important aspect of meta-analysis. And to that right question, we will formulate through the PICO. So that Dr. Arvind Gandhi will talk on Wednesday. On Thursday, for the Prospero registration, Dr. Akib, he's an expert in Prospero registration. If you give any topic or any PICO statement, he will register in 10 to 15 minutes. So if you hit in the Prospero site, you will find at least 15 or 20 protocol he has registered since last 1 month. Then the algorithm, extraction of data from the databases like PubMed, Cochrane, Scopus, Web of Science, that also Dr. Akib will design how to formulate the algorithm. This is the most important aspect of extraction of data. He designs the algorithm in such a right way that you will, at the end of the day, you will not get 5,000 or 10,000 articles. So he will narrow down it to only 30, 40, 50 or 100 articles, where then the software comes to play for the extraction. Then since we have a data access to database, most of the mentees or mentor, they do not have access to all database. So I will extract those data. Then after the extraction, we will use the software, whether it is Rayon or Mendeley or EndNote, to remove the duplicates as well as extract only few articles, maybe 20 or 25 or 30 articles that we will use in our meta-analysis. These all activities we will teach, and all activities will be done by me and our team. Once we complete this Rayon and data extraction screening, then the role of the Menti will come to extract the data. Then those articles that we will extract the data, then we need to assess their quality of those articles, whether they are eligible to include or not. So the risk of bias comes to the picture. So that Dr. Arvind will teach how you assess the quality of those studies. Then the data extraction, how to extract those data. Like here, Dr. Sandeep has developed such a beautiful skill. He can extract data. If you give 5 or 10 articles, he will extract data in the same day. So he will teach how to extract those data. He will teach about the dichotomous and count data. Then the data extraction for the continuous and ordinal variables, Dr. Tarun will teach. Then Dr. Subhanita will teach how to extract data for the rate, ratio, and time to event. So these are data extraction is the most vital part. We dedicated 3 sessions to it. One is for dichotomous, continuous, and rate or ratios. Then after that data extraction, then it comes to the quality assessment of those extracted data. Again, Dr. Arvind will teach that. Then I will teach how to analyze those data. After the data extraction, quality control done, everything done, we are settled to analysis. Then I will teach how you can analyze those data by using R, Ravman, and Stata. Then after data analysis, then comes to data interpretation, where Dr. Subhanita, she is an expert. She wrote at least 10 meta-analysis paper with me in last 2 months. Okay, she is an expert in interpretation and writing results. So she will teach how to interpret those forest plots, bubble plot, funnel plot, agrostatistic, Trimble effect. Those are statistical things. So she will explain. And after that, the next part is how to address the heterogeneity, because all studies are not equal. As Dr. Sahu highlighted that we will not get homogeneous studies. You will get highly heterogeneous studies. Okay. So Dr. Arvind will address how you address the heterogeneity of a data of your results. Then after this heterogeneity, now the final step is how to write your manuscript, how to draft manuscript. Then I have decided 2 days. One session I will take and another session Dr. Arvind will take. So hope this agenda is clear to everyone. If you have any questions, I will be happy to clarify.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hello, sir.
It's clear for me now.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sir, I'm Dr. Monalisha. Can I, hello?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Monalisha. I'm professor and head in dental college here, KM Shah Dental College, Gujarat, Vadodara. I have joined this group as a mentor. I just wanted to know, because I am from dental specialty, though I have done a few systematic reviews and meta-analysis in diabetes and pediatric asthma also with my team. So I just wanted to know whether you have any mentee who is interested in dentistry, or we are looking forward for any interdisciplinary question which can be like, medical fraternity as well as dental specialty.
Ma'am, we have many students who are interested in dental. I will ask them to contact you today after this meeting. For any
Fine.
students, mentee present here now, you want to take Dr. Monalisa as a mentor, anyone can unmute and volunteer? Because oral health was one of the most important aspect of public health.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. Fine, sir. No issue. So that was one of my questions. And
we have 120. We have 120 mentees who have not yet decided their mentor. So I'll ask anyone if they are interested to work on oral health.
Yeah. Definitely.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
So if anyone have any question, please unmute and ask. Otherwise, I will ask my team to introduce. And then the mentee will ask the questions if they have.
Hello, everyone.
Yes,
I'm
please, sir.
Dr. Vikram Prabhakar. I'm Professor Community Medicine. I am interested in working in the area of health policy and quality. However, I am not very clear on how the research question is to be framed, because you have frequently been saying that there will be a small group who will decide on the topic or the research question.
Sir.
So when is this small group going to be made where this research question will be finalized?
Sir, the small group, like I asked everyone, while you fill that form, Google form, you have provided your email ID, WhatsApp, your topic of interest, and your ORCI ID and Google Scholar profile. Right. So based on those profiles, that I transmit those things to the mentees, and based on that, they are contacting the suitable mentor. Only we have formed 50 or 60 groups, so we have another 60 groups yet to form. So hopefully, those who are present today, they will be contact to you or tomorrow. By tomorrow, I think we'll able to complete those small group formations, and then after that they will start small meeting where only 5 people are there to decide the research question.
Okay, so based on the profile,
exactly, sir. Based on the profile, they are contacting the mentors.
Mentees will identify the mentors, and then a small group will be formed.
Exactly, sir. We are not forcing any mentee to choose any mentor. It is they are looking at the mentor's profile, and based on that, they are selecting the mentors.
Okay, so based, just to add one more point, based on the profile that I have shared, or the ORCID ID, or the papers that have been published, they are not very clear, or they will not be very elaborate on what my interests are or what my work is. So I'll be interested in working on policy and quality improvement. And I am a certified quality improvement advisor from Institute for Healthcare Improvement, IHI, which is the world leader in quality. So if anybody is interested in working on management component or health policy or quality improvement, is most welcome. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So after meeting, sir, just give me 3 or 4 keywords, and just in my WhatsApp, I will pass to the group.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Padi.
Yes, sir, please.
I was able to join by the mobile. Thank you. We are very clear, and to tell everybody, we already have a small group, that 5 people group, and we are on board the journey. Very well planned. Thank you.
Sir, I know you, but many people don't know. Can you please, sir?
I am Dr. Suchet Sajdev. I am from the Transfusion Services, the blood center or the blood bank, and I have been here since 2009. And prior to that, I was 3 years in the medical college. So I've been working on voluntary blood donation, donor psychology, and donor related studies, as well as infectious markers in blood donors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, Dr. Padi. I'm Dr. Ankit from AIIMS Raebareli. I am a biochemist and I am quite interested in malaria. So the biochemistry aspect of malaria and diabetes. So I have made a group. I picked Dr. R.C. Dhiman from ICMR and IMR, and the second mentee which was allotted in that group I added. So do we need to add some person from your group also, and or the 3 person will be suffice for a group?
No, sir. You have to add 2 person from our team, myself, as well as one of the member that I said posted in that group.
Okay.
Your mentee knows that how to add, they will include.
Okay, so the second thing I would like to ask, that I have told the area of interest on whom I want to do a meta-analysis as well as systematic review, but he didn't reply by knowing my topic or something, that he will help or not. I don't know. So what would be the thing?
Sir, those questions, those small questions, group related questions, we will discuss in the small group, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So once you form your group, then we'll discuss those things in the group.
Okay. The other question I have, since I joined this workshop, so always a person who joined the workshop will always be a mentee, or he can also be a mentor? I don't know what is the
No, sir. See,
criteria you put.
once he joined, he's the mentee because he don't know how to do meta-analysis.
Of course.
Okay.
Of
As I
course,
saw, you see, this is the complex diagram that I said. The mentor role is only to decide the research question. And once everything is done, he will just provide the critical comments in the discussion section. Rest of the thing, mentor has no role. The mentee has a role to learn all those steps of meta-analysis.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
So anybody please have any questions?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Nahid. Sir, we had actually formed a group, but the second mentee, the Google Sheet was not filled, so I had not added anybody there. Because in the last meeting, you said that it will be taken care from your side if nobody voluntarily fills as a mentee too.
It's mandatory, however number is there. One will be the mentee, mentee 1 and mentee 2. So by default, somebody will join your team. Don't worry.
Okay.
By Monday or Tuesday, all the group formation will be complete.
Okay,
With
sir,
a
the
single
group
sheet,
has already
like I
been
said,
formed.
data collection, one person cannot collect the data. It has to be collected by 2 persons. Then another third person from our team will evaluate the duplication or bias or triangulation of those data. So minimum 3 people is required for data extraction. Okay, but the software cannot do that. That human brain required in that aspect. So anybody I missed who has not talked? Dr. B. Ganesh, you have raised your hand, sir.
Good
Please.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I'm Dr. B. Ganesh. I'm from ICMR National Institute of Epidemiology. Basically a microbiologist, PhD in virology from Jadavpur University. I have 2 PhD students. With the first student, I'm currently doing with one SRMA and leptospirosis and the detection techniques. The second student is currently working on antimicrobial resistance. I have been formed in the new group with Nahid on metabolic disorders. So that's why I joined today. So am I a mentor or a mentee, sir? Now I had some doubt.
So you registered for this workshop or not? Have you paid the
I got the
registration
link.
fees? No, you paid the registration
No, I
fees or
didn't.
not?
I didn't. No,
okay,
no.
then you are a mentor. You are not a mentee. You are a mentor.
Okay, but since I got the link, I entered. Then after the recent.
No. If you read the heading of that form, the Google form, so it is written that a request for mentorship. Okay.
Yeah.
That is
I
mentor,
sent
not
as a
mentee.
mentor only. Sorry.
Yes.
Since I got the link, I joined. So.
Sir, actually, during the start of the meeting, every mentor was requested to join for 5-10 minutes. That's why I shared the link.
Okay. Maybe I joined off late.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
you.
sir. Can I speak? Am I audible?
Yes, please. Yes, you are audible,
hello, sir. Very good afternoon, sir. Like, great to be the part on this platform. So, as some of the mentors said that they have been not allotted the group yet. So, like, even the mentees, they have not contacted us, or because like from our profile, they might not get which area we are more interested or we are working. So, sir, recently, like I've started systemic review, not yet registered, just was in the inception, premature mortality in India and risk factors. So, like, if the mentees are here on this platform, so if anyone is looking forward for this group in non-communicable disease and hypertension, so they can very well make me the part of their group.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And in addition to that, please, sir, please send me WhatsApp message because my number may be with you. So just send me a message that this is your area so that I will pass to the
Sure,
group.
sir. Sure, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Jayalakshmi Rajiv from Central University of Kerala. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
I also filled the mentors form, but I did not receive any request from that small group you mentioned, the team. So I don't know where I couldn't attend yesterday's meeting, so I don't know whether I missed any.
No, this is the first meeting we are conducting with mentors. We have not conducted the yesterday's meeting. So hopefully, ma'am, some people will connect with you shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, please, sir.
Sir, by what time mentors are supposed to acknowledge whether they are willing to join the team or not? Since I have created the WhatsApp group, but I didn't get any message from the mentor.
You can wait maximum 1 day. If they are not responding, it means they are either not interested in that topic or something. So then you approach. We have 160 mentors and only 120 students. So 40 mentors are there in the bench. Okay. So it will not be difficult to. You see, there are so many mentor now here. So you can approach any one of them.
So should I change the mentor?
Yes, you are free to. You see, at our team, we are not forcing anyone to select any mentor. So you are open to select anyone.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So anybody wants to speak? Yes, please.
Sir, I'm Dr. Sital Lalai from Odisha. I am a mentee, but my name is still not in the list of this mentee, so I don't know how
You are
to
here.
approach.
You are in the WhatsApp group, means you are there. That list was so old. Okay.
Okay. So which mentor should I approach? Because I have approached two of them and I didn't got any reply yet. So what do
Here
you?
there are so many mentors. You please contact anyone. Tell your research interest, and there are mentors. We can decide right now.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Dr. Padi. I am Dr. Ankit from AIMS Library. I have one more question. Since while picking the mentor, you gave the direction that someone who already picked a mentor, which will not be picked by another mentee. So is it possible to pick another mentor? Two mentors, because is it possible or not?
Sir, our target is to complete all this assignment in 2 months. For example, if you give me one task, I may able to complete in 7 days. But if you give me 10 tasks to complete in 7 days, will I do? So I may not be possible. So therefore, I advise all mentee to choose one mentor who is not overburdened.
Okay.
Otherwise, the quality of the work will be hampered.
Okay, and the another question, that there are two mentees, one mentor, 2 person from a group. How would be a labor division work, and how it will be determined the authorship in the eventual product? Yeah.
Sir, I already discussed everything in the beginning. So are you joined late?
I missed, I guess. Yes.
Okay, so I have sent the algorithm in the WhatsApp group. You are a mentor or a mentee?
I am a mentee.
Mentee. So in the WhatsApp group, it is there clearly mentioned there.
Okay.
The division of labor, it is all thing it mentioned there.
Okay, thank you.
So if there is no further question, Dr. Arvind, can you please introduce and tell us some of the conflict of interest things? Dr. Arvind, are you there?
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. So you can share those things that required if some mentor first willing to work, but after a few days or few weeks, he left and he is not able to respond the mentee. So what should be done in that case?
Yeah, sure, sir. I'll start
Or
sharing.
some mentee decided to work and after a few weeks she left or he left the work on halfway. So what can be done in that case? So we have a SOP in place for that. So Dr. Arvind will present that.
So, thank you, sir, and good afternoon all. I hope I'm audible. If my voice is breaking in between, anyone can interrupt. So let me just share the screen and so is the PPT visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So myself, Dr. Arvind Gandhi P. I completed my MD Community Medicine from Safdarjung Hospital, Delhi, and I was working as a senior resident for 3 years till 2022 at Department of Community Medicine and School of Public Health, PGMR, Chandigarh. Many of my professors and teachers are here from PG as well as from Safdarjung. So it's a very.
Arvind, your screen is not visible.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let me just.
Okay, well, you carry on.
Okay, so yeah, thank you for the opportunity, Padi sir. And so moving ahead, most of the things are discussed, and Dr. Padi has explained regarding the roles and responsibility each member of the team. Basically, a small group consists of 2 mentees, 1 mentor, 1 GCPH senior member, and Dr. Padi. So there will be 5 members in each of these subgroups, and the individual roles and responsibilities of each of these members have already been outlined and clearly mentioned by Dr. Padi at the beginning of this discussion, as well as it is being shared as a PPT slide in all the groups. However, I see, and there might be some apprehensions regarding the actual role. I mean, how well the roles will be executed, and if not being executed properly, what are the remedies and what are the solutions to deal with that? And especially since we have a lot of senior members, faculty, and senior most members in the group as mentors as well as mentees, I think it will be good to have some predetermined standard operating procedures and guidelines so that everyone's time is of use. No one's time should be wasted. Either it may be a junior or it may be a senior. Everyone's time is precious, and they are spending a lot of time in guiding as well as in conducting the search, writing the papers, everything. So even though we have already been, even though the roles have already been clearly mentioned, we'll just see some of the SOPs as a contingency you can keep in a scenario where that is not being followed or followed by any one or more members of the particular group. So as already conveyed by Dr. Padi, the roles and responsibilities are clearly outlined. So if anyone has any doubts with regards to that, you can ask in the group. And according to the the quantum of work or the expertise a particular member in the group has, the authorship order for manuscript publications has been made according to that. And it is also vital to keep the timeline strict to complete the individual tasks and the overall project. In order to do justice to this only, we have kept only 1 mentor per 1 mentee so that they will be able to donate ample time in spite of their busy routine duties and their activities. So that is why we have kept 1 mentor, 1:1 ratio for mentor-mentee. And not just this, the log of activities in terms of the roles and for example, finding the research question, then formulating PICO statement, then conducting the search. So such activities will be logged in and the timeline will be maintained. And this will be conveyed before starting the project itself, preferably in the form of a Gantt chart. And this Gantt chart, that is the timeline of all the sub activities, small tasks as well as the big tasks, and the overall project will be made in consultation with the small group members. So those 5 members will agree upon the this timeline to complete the project and the tasks. And this timeline will be maintained by the respective GCPH senior member in each subgroups. So in the subgroups where I am a member, so I'll be the one who will be responsible for finalizing this Gantt chart, and not just the Gantt chart. So whether according to this timeline, whether the activities are running or not, so that will be followed up by means of a tracking sheet, which will be available in the group in live. So and not just this, all these activities, whether each member, the mentor, mentee, or the senior member of the GCPH, whether they are functioning their roles and responsibilities, will be monitored by Dr. Padi. And any undue and long delay, we understand that this is a work which you do out of your own time. So some delay, if it is happening, then we can understand, but that should be intimated properly, and alternative should be provided, and alternative timeline should be discussed and agreed upon. However, any undue and long delay in the completion of a task, maybe a mentee or a mentor, will lead to reallotment of the task to other persons who the GCPH seems fit. Again, this will be divided by the GCPH members and Dr. Padi. So accordingly, so whatever we have discussed in the beginning as the roles and responsibilities, and accordingly the order of authorship was mentioned, that will be re-evaluated at the end of the project, because there will be lot of changes in terms of the work done by each members, and accordingly the authorship order may change as per the tracking sheet which is maintained for everyone to see in the group. So there's nothing non-transparent about this. So the tracking sheet will be maintained transparently in the subgroup, small group, and the decision of the GCPH team will be final and binding on all in the above discussed points, especially with regards to the author's contribution, and the order of author in the manuscript, which will be coming at the end of this activity. So this we have done to save and to respect everyone's time and expertise, and not to have any bias or any favoritism towards one particular person. So if you have any doubts, or if you don't agree with any of these points, you can very well put in your questions or your comments now. Thank you.
Dr. Arvind, you explained very well, and the meeting is also recorded. Those mentors who are absent today will share this meeting recording so that they will hear and they will provide their comments if any. So those who are present, if you have any questions, what Dr. Arvind said, you can ask. So for example, let me say, share my screen again to clarify some of the few things. So this is the first meeting that we met in a group, in the larger group. The next meeting will be done with the mentor and mentee, and our team is here. Okay, to decide the quality. This will be the big meeting. Otherwise, the mentor, mentee, and our team will meet in a smaller group. Yeah. For example, as Dr. Arvind said, for example, the mentor is getting delayed in proposing the research question. Now the mentee cannot wait more than 2 days. And the timeline I have already shared. I think this is the timeline. Okay, by 15 December, we should form the team. Now, since there was a little delay in the registration process, we are delaying. So it should not be delayed up to 20 December. So by 20 December, the team formation, I think already done. It will take 1 or 2 days. So by 30 December, we should able to do all these tasks: data extraction, Prospero registration, literature review, quality assessment, everything should be done by 30th of December. And by 7th of January, all members should meet and finalize inclusion of the studies and the quality assessment. Then after 7 January to next 7 days, that I will do the data analysis. My team will prepare all those annexures that are required for the publication. Then drafting of the manuscript will be done by 15th of January. Once the mentor proposes the research question, then he has 1 month to plan for the discussion section. If the mentor is not able to write the discussion section in 1 month, then we may think for the alternative. Okay, and by 15th of January, from 15th January to 15th February, there is another 1 month to finalize your manuscript. So this is the timeline. Because our workshop will be held on 24th February, our plan is to, before 24th February, there should be the manuscripts, the first draft of the manuscript should be ready. I hope this is clear. Dr. Ankit, whatever question you asked.
A little bit clear. I have still have some doubt, I guess.
So which part you have doubt?
Means from 15th December.
You see the role. If you feel that you are uncomfortable on this timeline, you are not forced to do this exercise. You are leave. Okay, this is only who can afford the timeline to maintain this. Because for us, for me and my team, 2 months is a huge time. We write one meta-analysis in maximum 1 week to 10 days. Once you learn the technique, you will feel it is so easy.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. The role and responsibility look at under each heading, like this faculty. Under the faculty, the next box is the quality assessment, and the next box is discussion. The faculty role is to propose the research question, then take part in the quality assessment, then write the discussion. Okay. Then, for example, myself, and me means myself. I will do the literature extraction. Then I will do the data analysis. This is my division of labor. Then one senior member, like for example, Dr. Arvind or Dr. Akib. So they will do the Prospero registration. They will create the search algorithm. They will do the price match chart and all annexures required for the manuscript. The Mentee one role is to the data extraction for the 5 or 6 articles and writing the introduction part. This is the role of Mentee. And then that Mentee will combine all those aspects, take everything, like he will take method section from me, annexures from my team, and he will compile those things as per the journal requirement. So this is the division of labor.
Now I got the feel. Yeah.
Anybody who is not clear still? Anyone who is not clear? Okay.
Dr. Padi,
Yes.
am I audible? I'm Dr. Mona Lisa. I
Yes, ma'am,
had
you are audible.
one small doubt. Writing the discussion, to accurately write the discussion, we need the result part also.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Once
So
you can
will
frame,
the result part be available with us?
ma'am, result
that
once the
time?
data extraction, ma'am, once the data extraction is done, I will send the result in 5 minutes because I have set all the algorithm. So once you know what your mentee, what type of articles he is going to include, so you will because we will also work in a like there will be another session on the Mendeley, how we can share those citation database so that you can write the discussion part. So I think for the introduction they will collect 15 or 20 articles. So from that 15 and 20 articles you have to write your discussions. Okay. So once you propose your research question,
then
you
it
should
is fine. Yes, then it is fine.
We will provide you the result, then only you will be able to write the discussion.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Can I ask one question?
Yes, please.
Dr. Geetu. Sir, there are the different level of people in this, from faculty, some senior faculty, and MD, MBBS. So, is there any plan of having a meeting once the mentors and the groups are decided, so we get along in front of the people who are looking after?
Ma'am, we will not have a bigger meeting. This is the first and last bigger meeting.
Okay, sir.
There will be small meeting. The 5-member meeting will be going on as and when required. Maybe anytime you can meet. Okay, you can have a meeting on the WhatsApp call or Google Meet. So that will be done within your group. There will be no bigger meeting. This is the first and last.
Actually, the people still have many questions now, and some have missed the last, some have missed this. So to just have
this is recorded and we will share in the group this recording.
Okay. So now we will be communicating directly with the group only.
With the group directly.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Dr. Padi, I'm Dr. Ankit. I have one more question. The part which you will do and the part the senior member will do, you and the senior member will do their part, but how we will learn how to do that thing, Prospero search and Prisma or that kind of things, how we will learn. So that
I think sir, asking question, you are not following the group activities. and following this meeting. I shared this recently, just as I shared the agenda and schedule, that everything will be taught to you.
Okay, okay.
And I think, are you there in the group?
Yeah, I am in a group.
Then what you are doing? Because I have shared that agenda, the schedule more than 10 times. Are you not following those Word documents?
Maybe. I think I
If
will
you are
follow.
not following this Word document, then I have doubt whether you will able to perform this task in this set period.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Pandey. So what you have said is that data analysis and extraction will be done by your team.
And we'll teach everything to the students.
Yes, and the agenda has been shared that all things will be taught also.
Yes.
Just one question, that how are we going to link, or how are we going to see what has been taught in theory and being done in practical?
Whatever we're doing, it will be done by in front of that student. Okay. There will be a group meeting, because I cannot, if for example I want to do data extraction, data analysis, I cannot keep in memory everything what is going on. So I have to ask that student, hey, can you come on a meeting? Maybe in everything what we will do, it will be out of the office hours, maybe in the night only. Okay, I will ask that student, say, can you please come on the meeting right now? I want to analyze your data. So he will come over the Google Meet and will do those activities.
Great, thank you.
And this Prospero registration will be done that day where Dr. Akib will teach. On the same time, that 2 hours will be enough for registering the Prospero. Therefore, I have already shared this Prospero document to every student. Please start writing the sections required for the Prospero, because we have to complete the Prospero registration before 23rd of this month, because from 23rd to 30, the Prospero will close their registration. Okay, so before 23rd of December, we have to register at Prospero. So everything will be done in front of you.
Right.
So,
Makes sense. Thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
can I ask a question? I'm Dr. Mona Lisa, I'm mentor here.
Yes,
You
please.
told that everything will be done in front of students only because they will be part of that online meeting.
Yes.
So for our subgroup, whatever is created, can the mentor also be the part of that discussion and procedure going
Mentor,
on?
it is not mandatory to part of that discussion. If he has spare time, if he can available on that time, he is most welcome to join. Otherwise, it is not mandatory for mentor.
Fine, thank you so much. So if we wish and we have time, we can join the group.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sir, Dr.
Good afternoon,
Sanjeev Way here. Sir, I want to
Yes,
ask,
please.
where have you, sir, shared the document for Prospero registration, sir? In the WhatsApp group or in the mail?
In the WhatsApp group, there is a group discussion. In the group discussion, there is a folder called the WhatsApp document. If you click that folder, all things is there. Whatever the document will be required for starting from data extraction, Prisma, Prospero, all annexer file will be there for your manuscript. Even manuscript template is also there.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. There is a Google Doc folder is there in the group discussion. It is there.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, please.
First of all, I would like to thank you for allowing me to be part of this opportunity. Sir, in the very early in the meeting, you suggested some guiding points about the meta-analysis. Can you please share few points how we can proceed further for finalizing the research question? I am a mentor. I am Dr. Gopalashi Sharma from IGMC Shimla. Just few guiding points.
Point is, while you decide a research question, please look at feasibility of that research question. The first feasibility is see whether you are able to finding 4 articles where you will get the quantitative information. And out of that 4 articles, 1 article should be the top quality journal of your field. Like for example, we are public health or medicine people. We should look at a journal like from Lancet, JAMA or BMJ or NEJM. These are the 4 journals in our field. Everybody has a dream to publish, or Nature. So we have to find one article from these 5 journals. Means if you find one article, it means that this is the priority area of research currently going on, and some people are writing. If an article is published in Lancet, and along with that article, if you find another 3 articles in any journal, and that meta can be done. I said I need only 4 articles for meta.
Okay, sir. And you had commented about the sir, timeline also. If I remember, it was about 3 months. Can you please elaborate on that also?
Means whatever article you will collect, it should not be older than 3 months. Okay, because those journals, they publish every week, they publish articles. Okay. And 3 months means it is the recent article.
Okay, sir. Thanks for your guidance.
One of the articles should be published in recent, means 3. Recent definition is 3 months.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No, this, if you want to publish in 2 months of time and in a good quality journal, these are the some of the requirement that from my experience. Okay.
Definitely, sir. Thanks for
There is nobody is restricted to collect the article 15 years old or 20 years old, but it's up to you. Your article will not be published. You will do the work, and that article will travel one journal to another journal, from that journal to another journal in 3 months of time. And at the end of the day, it will not be published, and it will publish in a non-index journal. There are many predatory journals available who will send, you can just submit and they will publish without any review.
Yes, sir. I am already experienced those things.
Yes, yes. So if you want to publish in quality journal and in the first submission, so these are the criteria. And my team has experience. Whatever article we have submitted, a meta-analysis, I think there is no second chance. In the first chance, everything is, though there is second, third round of review, but in the same journal only, not in the second journal.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
So friends, anybody has anything last thing? Otherwise, we'll wind up this session. And those mentees present here, there are some mentors who willing to take, and please contact to them after end of this meeting. And this is the timeline. We are running very hard. Hope you will be able to cope with our expectations. This is a highly ambitious project that we are taking, and we need your support and cooperation.
So someone is asking about criteria.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Sir, this is really like you have worked a lot, sir. I can understand by the SOPs and by the flowcharts you have shared and all. Really nice, sir. Like I want to appreciate that. So that's why I'm waiting for the last minute. Very nice, sir. Very nice. That's what I want to share, sir. That's it. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, I had one doubt. I have primarily registered for the offline in-person workshop. So everything with what is being taught here will be replicated there as well?
Will be replicated there as well as some higher level. Like I said, the meta-analysis, there are various level of meta-analysis. Basic one, intermediate one, and advanced one. So if I taught you advanced one here or during the workshop, you may not able to catch. So in this, whatever activities you will do the very basic meta-analysis, not even the intermediate. So during the workshop, if those people will complete this basic here, and they will able to catch those intermediate and advanced.
Okay.
Like somebody wants to do a network meta-analysis, somebody wants to do a meta-regression, or somebody wants to do a meta umbrella meta. Then these are some of the advanced level of meta-analysis. So that will teach during the workshop, including this basic one.
Sure. And my second question is that I am having a bit of an issue regarding that for myself as a second mentee position, and in my research question is still not formalized. So later, if that issue is there, that will be sorted by your group. Like some second mentee will be put in my group, and I'll be put as a second mentee in somebody else's group.
Definitely.
Okay.
For example, there is a 10 member. 10 member will be 10 primary mentee and 10 will be secondary mentee.
Okay.
So by default, somebody will be allocated to your team.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yes, if anybody do not have any question, then I will ask my faculty members present here. I forget to ask in the beginning, Dr. Kapil, Dr. Vinit, Dr. Tanvi. So if they are present, they can just say a few words. Dr. Kapil, are you there or you left? You have so many words.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello, Dr. Padi. I am there.
Yes, Dr. Kapil.
Yeah. So first of all, I would like to congratulate Dr. Padi for taking such a very nice initiative, because this is the area where, like, I've seen most of the medical colleges or other institutes don't teach all these systematic review and meta-analysis, or they teach only the theoretical part. But in this program, like, what we are following is learning by doing. So that is the motto of this particular training programs. So it's one part that we are teaching this systematic review and meta-analysis, though there are number of workshops which will be conducted, as Dr. Padi has already pointed out. So one is R for data analysis in public health, another is applications of GIS in public health, then we have qualitative data analysis, and then essentials of manuscript writing. So these are just 4 or 5 workshops which we have planned, and this systematic review and meta-analysis is a part of those 4 or 5 workshops. And then this thing will continue for future also, adding more topics, and these are the topics which are the need of the hour. And with this systematic review and meta-analysis, first of all, there is no need to collect any primary data. Data is available, so, and no permissions are required, no ethical clearance is needed. So sitting on the laptop, one can make good publications. And this systematic review and meta-analysis, these are the best evidence as compared to other study designs. So again, I would like to congratulate Dr. Padi, and will also say that he has given a good platform, a good opportunity to all the mentors and mentee to be a part of this program and learn by doing, and they can have good publications. So all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kapil. Any team member from Dr. Vinith, Dr. Akib, Dr. Subhanita, Sandeep, anybody wants to speak, you can unmute and speak. Dr. Vinith, are you there? I think he has some work. He has to.
Hello.
Dr. Vinith, are you there?
Hello.
Yes, please.
This is Afuko Yoshidaku Daniel from Nigeria. I want to appreciate Dr. Padi for this great opportunity for young researchers to learn and to enhance our publication speed. And honestly, in research, this is a current trend, meta-analysis, and honestly, I think it will so help us. My point is this: I want to encourage all the mentors to avail themselves to aid us with the young researchers that are coming. Based on the program that Dr. Padi has just presented, I think the work is shared, and I can see that that of the mentor is more of guiding, aiding, and Dr. Padi and his team, they also have work to do. So please, I encourage the mentors and to please aid us so that we can collaborate, and with the young researchers that are coming up in academia, we can learn. I want to honestly appreciate this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Any team member from my team? Or any faculty
Good afternoon,
member?
everyone. I am Muhammad Akib Shamim. I am a member of SIR's team. I would request all of you, especially the mentees who are attending the sessions tomorrow onwards, if it is possible, please attend using your laptop, because some of the sessions are hands-on sessions. So if you are able, so if you do that parallelly while you are taught, if you do that parallelly, you may learn better, and if you have doubts, you can ask at the same time. Thank you.
That's the most important point Dr. Akib highlighted, because here also, while conducting the session, we will know that whether you are attending the session in laptop or mobile. So if you are attending mobile, we can block you. And because you are wasting your time and our time also. If you attend this session, not this means the subsequent the workshop session using your mobile, it means you are not interested in learning. Like like you said, while Dr. Akib will explain how to register Prospero. So while he will register one protocol, you along with him, you have to register, because he cannot register 100 protocols. Okay, so you have to register the protocol in your name with the help of Dr. Akib. Okay, friends, any questions?
Sir, what about APC?
But here I have cleared that part. Any author who willing to pay the APC, he will be the corresponding author. Are you able to see my slide? The last part, the author's role, first author, second author, third author, fourth
Yes.
author, fifth author.
So in case there is no one who is willing to pay, then what?
I will pay. That is my responsibility. Publication and APC is my responsibility.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Don't worry about that.
So, I just want, because in following up with the previous speaker's question, if like we have been given mentee 1, third author, and equally contributing.
Equal first author.
Yes, equal, but there are many journals which do not accept, like sometimes certain journals will accept as equal first authors, but there are many journals which won't. So
can you name one, madam, please? Can you name? I have not seen any journal who is not accepting. Can you name that journal?
Like some of
I'm an editor. I'm an editor of the World Medical Association of the journals.
Okay, sir. So
we will not send articles to that journal.
Okay, sir.
I see Lancet is accepting.
Okay.
All Science Direct journals is accepting. Wiley is accepting.
Okay.
MDPI Frontier, all publisher is accepting. PLOS is accepting. Who is not accepting?
There are certain journals, but if you like, if that
That maybe
most of the journals are, so that's okay.
Madam, the publisher I named, Wiley, Science Direct, Lancet, BMJ, BMC. So I am academic editor of all those journals.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Can I just also add something?
We will
Dr.
not
Venkat
send
here
your
from
article
Association.
to a journal which is not indexed, which is not impact factors. Okay. So because we all are academician and we want to publish articles in a reputed journals.
Add something?
Yes, please. Please, sir. Who said, Dr. Venkat or who?
Dr. Venkat, you are not audible.
Hello?
Yes,
Am
please.
I audible?
Yes, now you are audible.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. There was some network issue probably. I mean, what I can say is all win-win situation. Nobody is the loser here. When you talked about APC and corresponding author also. So congratulations to the whole team. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Everything is clear because we are working in this field since last. I started a whole exercise last 3 months only, and in last 3 months, my team just see how many publications we made in last 3 teams. So it all whatever we are teaching or saying, it is based on our experience. We are not saying anything vague or which cannot be feasible.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Yeah, this is Dr. Himangini here. I just wanted to congratulate the entire team and thanks for putting this across, because it will definitely give all of us a great exposure, because we know, everything in bits and pieces, but this will be helping us to have a clear picture of the entire process. So thank you very much.
Okay, friends, if you have no question, let us close this meeting. And I request those who are interested to learn R or data analysis, please join today's meeting at 8 p.m. One faculty from Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi, he will just give you an overview of R and its application in data analysis.
Good afternoon, sir. I would like to add just one last thing. Sir?
Please, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, sir, you said it is recorded. Actually, statistics part I last class I missed. Is it available somewhere? Like, can we get it, the
Well,
link?
available. Actually, the recording is done by our telemedicine department. So since
Yes, sir.
Saturday and Sunday it is a holiday for them, but still they are working. One member from the telemedicine is there still. So
Yes,
he
sir.
will collect the recording at their server, maybe Monday, and I will post it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So should we close this meeting or anyone wants to speak? Okay,
Sir,
so
just one last thing.
yes,
Sir,
please.
can you please reshare the Google Doc?
Sir, Google Doc, which one, sir?
Sir, for the mentor and the mentee.
For the mentor and mentee, the Google Doc, it is there in the description. Let me show where it is. See. So this is our WhatsApp group, WhatsApp_SRM01 PJMER. So in this group, you see, in the group description, there is a called the Welcome to National Workshop Series Global Google Meeting link. It is there. Then the folder, it is written the folder, the link to that folder. If you click here in this link, you will find a folder which contain all those documents. Okay. Here,
Sir, actually,
the
I'm not
mentor
part of
mentee.
this WhatsApp group.
If you are not there, then what can do? So here the mentor and mentee numbers and their research interest is there. Then all those everything what this is the most checklist. This is the Prospero registration form. This is the agenda. The mentor's contact number and mobile number, it is there from our team. So all documents are there, and this document will be keep on going. If I dump everything, the day one you may be confused which one to follow. So as and when we go progress, so now our next step is the research question and Prospero registration. Therefore, I put the Prospero form as well as the checklist. So these are the two things that you need to look right now. So once we move ahead, I will put all those documents required for your manuscript.
Are mentors also part of this group?
No, mentor, this is only for mentee, not mentors. Mentor's role is only to propose the resource question and evaluate the manuscript at the end of the day.
Okay.
And in between, the mentee will do everything. Okay, friends, thank you very much for your time. And we thank the Department of Telemedicine for providing this service. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.